All right. So last video I shot, we talked a little bit about, we laid some framework about speed training for youth athletes, and today I'm gonna show you a stretch we can do to help help that flexibility in the hips along a little bit. You know, in the last video we had mentioned that flexibility is one of the common things that we see that inhibit speed, and especially with the hip flexors. All right, so the hip extension, extending the hips, is going to produce a lot of force. So when we drive our foot into the ground to run, the muscles on the back that extend the hip, drive that force into the ground, are going to kind of make you accelerate forward. Now, the hip flexor is a key area, because if you're really tight, and we've got kids sitting in the classroom all day long, in this position here, so we've got a lot of people with tight hip flexors, and it's sort of putting the brakes on getting that full hip extension. So we're putting the brakes on speed, so to speak. So let me show you one stretch that you can do to work on the hip flexors. And there are many stretches you could do. I'm just going to show you one. We start off in this, half kneeling position. I'm using a foam pad just to kind of save the knee a little bit. And the first order of business is to make sure that you're nice and erect, nice and tall, and the torso is upright. We've got our knee in line with the hip, the toe out in front of the knee, and really you can see my knee is stacked right over my heel. I'm not out here or anything. So I got a good lever here, nice and upright. And you see a lot of people with the hip flexor stretches, they kind of just dive forward and do this number. All right, that's not what we want to do here. We want to squeeze the glute right here, stay tall, and kind of drive that hip forward a little bit. All right, but without diving down. So we're driving the hip forward. You can hold for 30 seconds, kind of rock out of it and relax, let the muscles relax for a little bit, and then do another one. Contract the glute, stay erect, have your good post leg, and just kind of move forward a little. If you want to advance this one a little bit, okay, you can use the band. All you need is a post and a band, and you get the band right up kind of in the crease of your butt cheek, and you kneel down in that same position. All right, so we've got the band pulling us into extension a little bit more on this side. So what I would have you do here is just stay tall, same body position, contract the glute hard, and relax it. And try to relax that hip forward a little bit. Contract the glute hard and relax it. Not really diving in. We're fighting. The band's going to be providing all the assistance we need to pull that hip into extension a little bit. So there you go. There's a stretch you can perform pretty easily. Throw that in your routine. See if it helps to loosen up the hip flexors and get you moving a little faster. All right, take it easy.